Okay, well, I'm not actually at the range right now. I'm actually in my backyard, but I'm uh, in a state where you can shoot in your backyard. That's one of the advantages of living in New Hampshire. So I've got a safe backstop up here. There's no houses here, or anywhere else. So we are safe, and I'm well aware of where I'm shooting toward. So what I have now is I have the Henry lever action that we spoke about a little bit before. I have some 22, the CCI quiet ammunition, and I think it's 720 feet per second. Anyway, you notice I don't have ear protection on, and that's because this particular ammunition is so quiet you don't even hear it. I mean, it sounds like a pellet gun. And it's great if you want to shoot out in your backyard and not bother your neighbors. And I do have some neighbors 100 yards that way and that way. Although they're good folks and they're well aware of this and not concerned about it. So I have loaded the magazine, as we talked about before, through the tubular section right here. I have, I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe 9 rounds in here, and I'm just going to fire some rounds to give you some sense of how quickly you can work the action, number one, and also how smoothly the action is. And now up here, I don't know if you can see it, but up over here I have a little ringer. And what that little ringer is simply we'll go ahead and zoom in so you can see it. It's actually just a old pan that it just kind of hung up over there. So this little pan is a little fun to shoot because so there you have it. A couple of thoughts on the Rossi 22. Great rifle. If you don't have one, you really need to get one. You will have more fun with this rifle than just about any other one. Great one to teach the kids with. Very easy to see, and again, we fired that last round. We verified that it's unloaded. So the fact that it's that easy to do, it's that easy for kids to do, so you can teach them the safety concept of, okay, after you fired and you hear a click, go ahead and work the action. Look in there, visually inspect. Is there any brass? Is there any? Are there any other rounds on the base plate there, getting ready to be fed in? So once you do that, you're good to go. So I strongly recommend this rifle. We're going to shoot the other ones in a little bit. Thank you. Okay, we're continuing our discussion on the lever action rifle. We shot the 22. And now we're going to shoot the 38 and give you some examples of that. I have some plates downrange. We'll shoot that and hopefully give you a sense of the recoil of the gun, which is virtually nothing with the 38 Special, but also just how much fun it is to shoot. And there you have it, lever action 38. We're going to do some 357s in just a minute. All right, we're continuing with the lever action, Rossi in this case, the Rossi 92. I've loaded a couple of rounds of 38 and then I think 4 rounds of 357s right behind that. So hopefully you'll get a sense as I'm shooting after those 2 rounds, the little bit more of a punch that you have with the 357. Although it's certainly not insubstantial, or it's not substantial enough to really have an impact on the shooter. So that was the difference in recoil. You can see the plate took a little bit more of a punch there. Also the volume of the sound. However, It's not significant from a felt recoil standpoint, certainly not uncomfortable to shoot. Again, you can see why this 38 357 combination would make a great defensive round. Obviously, the 357 is a known and proven man-stopper in terms of its characteristics and its ballistics. So we're going to take a break now, and then we'll transition over to the lever action Winchester 94, and give you a chance to see that. Obviously, millions of you have already seen it and shoot with it, hunt with it on a regular basis. Okay, now we're going to shoot the last of the three rifles we've been talking about today. This is the Winchester 3030. Shoots the 3030 rifle cartridge. Very good intermediate cartridge, good intermediate hunting cartridge, and certainly would be a good self-defense cartridge if you had the reason to use it. So we're going to shoot a couple of rounds to give you a sense of the impact or recoil associated with this particular gun. One of the things that you'll notice with any of the lever actions when you're thinking of a defensive style weapon, the one disadvantage of the lever actions is the fact that their loading very slowly. You've got this mechanism which you have to press the round up and through to have it be into the tubular magazine there. Without some dexterity, it's not easy to do, and I would imagine under stress, if you had rounds coming at you, it would be extremely difficult. So hence the advantage of a box-fed magazine for a defensive weapon. Nevertheless, if this was the only rifle you had, it would do a very good job at that. You just have to be aware that you would have to train with it to gain that level of confidence and the dexterity of feeding those rounds into the gun itself. So I'm going to pop off a couple rounds and then we'll rotate the camera so you can see it from the side as well. And you notice just there, I didn't cycle the action all the way. I didn't work the lever all the way. I short stroked it. So one of the things you have to do with this particular platform is you have to practice. I don't shoot lever actions very often. I own some of them. I enjoy shooting them, but I don't practice enough. So you saw that short stroking, which failed to bring a round up from the feeding ramp into the chamber. So I had to cycle it again. So that's something you need to be aware of. Mostly you just have to practice with the platform that you're using. So now I'm going to rotate the video a little bit so you can get a sense of the actual side, from the side of the recoil. Again, not substantial, not unmanageable, but definitely more than the 38 that we were shooting earlier. Again, I short stroked it. That's the second one I had. So there you have it, the Winchester lever action 3030. We've seen three lever actions today. The Henry 22, which we shot and looked at. We have seen the Rossi 92, which shoots 38 and 357, and now we're just shooting the classic lever action 3030, a great hunting rifle, and certainly one that's been around and very popular in the United States. So thanks for watching. If you do like the videos that you're seeing on my channel, I hope you will subscribe and also like the videos at the bottom. I'm particularly interested in comments or feedbacks. If there's specific videos you'd like to see us do, we'd be happy to do that for you. If you've got some ideas or suggestions, I'd love to hear those too. For those of you who shoot lever actions, you're going to laugh at me for short stroking the gun, I think 3 different times in this video, and good for you. I'm aware of it. I own it. So anyway, have a wonderful, safe time, and thank you again for watching.